I got the hospitality, hospitality blues.
Man, I tell you, I'm feeling mighty low. My get up and go is just done got up and gone. I think I'm gonna have to see a doctor or something like that and get me a checkup.
Well, I'll tell you, fella, I'm just an old country boy myself, but before you do anything like that, you better hear what I got to say.
Yeah?
'Cause back about a couple of months ago, I had a little touch of lumbago, and I called on my doc to see what he'd suggest.
You don't say.
And he said, man, it's plain to see the hospital's the place you ought to be, 'cause what you need is good old-fashioned rest.
In a hospital?
Well, when I got there, I had an interview, and I figured they were sent by the revenue 'cause they was most concerned about my finance.
About your money, huh?
The nurse gave me this hospital gown to put on, and I figured she must not have thought I was grown. That thing was so short, I had to leave on my pants.
Wow.
Just about time I got settled in bed, this boy in white walked up and said, I'm Dr. Smith and I gotta run some blood tests.
Blood?
I said, wait a minute, fella, there's some mistake. My blood's all right, I just got the backache. And we had a big argument and I come out second best. After he'd taken all the blood I could spare, he got a sheet of paper and pulled up a chair and asked me a million questions if he asked a one.
Is that right?
When he finally got off of that talking jag, he pulled out a little black doctor's bag and gave me the darndest physical I ever had done.
I wouldn't like that.
He beat on me with a hammer and tickled my feet and did some things I better not repeat, and about the time he finished, another boy in white walked in.
You don't mean it.
I found out that he was an intern there, and I want you to know he pulled up a chair and we went through that whole darn mess again.
Well, I'll just tell you, I'm feeling better already.
For the next 4 hours after his exam, I got a brain wave and one of them cardiograms and an x-ray picture of every bone in my body, I reckon.
An x-ray?
Whoever fixed my tray thought I was on a diet. There wasn't enough food to keep a small bird quiet, and it was made to taste so you wouldn't ask for seconds.
Well, I'll tell you, I'm a big eater myself.
As if I hadn't done seen enough action, those doctors came back and put me in traction, and the weights were so heavy they pulled me out of bed 3 times.
Weightlifting, huh?
By then my back was really hurting, and when they put me on a board, I knew for certain that their definition of rest was different from mine.
Great day.
Well, they left the room and I was dozing off when the fella beside me started to cough, and the man across the hall started having some sort of chill. When they finally got quiet, I dozed off again, and in a little while that nurse was back in and woke me up just to give me a sleeping pill.
Well, was she cute?
About 5 minutes after the nurse had gone, somebody down the hall cut a radio on, and so I rocked and rolled for the rest of the night. About 6 the next morning, that boy was back in, put a tube in my stomach and drew blood again, and the nurse gave me a shot that knocked me out like a light. When I came to, I thought I was in a tomb, found out they had taken me in the operating room, and right then and there, I knew I'd had enough rest.
Almost dead, huh?
Well, I jumped up from there, and I must have looked cute or running down the hall in my birthday suit, and I left that place as soon as I could get dressed.
Man, I'm feeling plumb good now. I ain't going to no doctor, man, I'm going home.
Well, I tell you, if you're half dead, you got nothing to lose. But if just a little rest is all you need, if you go there, it's guaranteed.
You'll get the hospitality blues.